in the network. Please, if you can hear me clearly, kindly indicate by dropping a comment in the comment section. And in the process of making explanations, you also need to drop your comments and let me know what you you are not getting right. Like I said earlier on, that I'm to examine the concept of Africans in diaspora. When I say Africans in diaspora, I'm talking about the movement of Africans and their descendants to places throughout the world, especially or predominantly America, Europe, Middle East, and other parts of the globe. Looking at history, or let me say historically, the concept was initially applied to the descendants of Africa who were enslaved and shipped to other parts of the world. You can also find African population in Brazil. But in contemporary periods or in contemporary societies, you can also apply the concept of Africans in diaspora to those Africans who have left the shores of African continents in search of greener pasture in other parts of the world. You know, people from sub-Saharan Africa, as well as many Africans, numbering at least 800 million and over 140 million in Western Hemisphere. This, therefore, represents about 14% of the world's population. This was gotten, I think, from the World Bank Group, the African in Diaspora Medical Project. Africans in diaspora, those Africans who live outside the continent of Africa, left through two means or two true methods. Let me put it like they were dispersed, or they dispersed through two various means. One is the dispersal of Africans in diaspora by slavery. You know, the dispersal of Africans in diaspora can be viewed in two ways, like I initially said. That is dispersal through slavery, which was through the transatlantic slave trade and Arab slave trade. Don't forget that both the Arabians, let me take you briefly back to the Berlin Conference of 1884 stroke 1885. That was the beginning of the partitioning of Africa as a continent. This was when the world giants divided African countries among themselves. So there are those who left through slave trade. They were transported through the Atlantic Ocean, and we also had those who left through Arab trade. Then some now left through migration. You know, in recent times, people try to search for greener pasture. Therefore, this further makes them to search for better lives in other parts of the world. Dispersal through slavery. At the beginning of ninth century, the Arab took African slaves from the western and eastern parts of the country of Africa, and they please, if you can hear me, please drop a comment if you can hear me, please. The essence of this online class is for you to hear me clearly. Please, I want those who are online to drop message if they can hear me, or we try as much as possible to know where the problem is. Please, can you hear me? Then possibly there is a problem somewhere. Can you hear me now? Please, can you hear me?